Hey everyone, what is going on? My name is Micah Samatine and I just got this cool, awesome Syrus Truesdale starter deck. And I actually found this in a comic book store. I didn't think they would still have this one. This is actually pretty cool. I'm on my Yugioh GX binge. I'm at episode, I think 130 right now. Been watching it on Crunchyroll, which is pretty cool. All the sub episodes. Never really cared for the dub as much as I want to chazz it up, but this is about Syrus right now. So let's see. This is actually pretty cool. I thought the whole fact of the roids, his cool little machine type monsters, I thought were always like cool when the show came out. When I was like, I'm saying in middle school in 2006. Let's see. Let's see what this says. Begin your duel here. Ever wish you could duel just like Syrus? Now's your chance. Get started with over 40 Syrus most powerful cards, including Drillroid, the Supercharge, with the Syrus Truesdale Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Games starter deck. Each Syrus Truesdale starter deck contains 39 common cards, 2 foil cards, 1 beginner's guide, and obviously a game mat that we could see right there. So it's pretty cool. Let's get a good look at Syrus right there. It's cool. All right, let's bust this bad boy open. I can do that correctly without damaging the box, because I actually really like the box a lot. I try to keep these in pristine condition if I can. Alright, so Expressroid. This is actually cause it's funny because I like him as a character, but when I was younger and I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Just had finished, I'm not gonna lie, I pretty much thought of him as like another Yugi. Like I thought he was gonna be the main protagonist, but nope, this guy that looks like a Karibo. Oh wow, we get some Duelist Pack Generations. Wow, this is pretty old. I think this set came out in 2000 and I want to say 7 maybe? Let's see. Get your game on. That's pretty cool. Power up your deck with booster packs. Yeah, I think this set actually came out in 2007. It doesn't say a date or anything, but it's pretty cool. It's not a first edition though. And this must be the cool little folder we have here going on. You know what, I'm not gonna open this as much as I want to. Gonna keep that pristine. Put that on the side. So let's see what these guys are about. He's such an interesting character. I don't think he has the best cards. I think he has some most interesting cards, if I do say so myself. Oh my god. I love how I can never get these things open, no matter how hard I try. I don't have the heart of the cards, obviously, to get them open. And I'm probably doing it the wrong way, but it is what it is. There we go. Just gotta get a little nudge. I was actually binge watching the series today. I know there's like a little slit. Doesn't want to open. That's kind of weird. I got the sides up top. There we go. There we go. Getting somewhere. There we go. Now I got it. Cool. Alright, that was a doozy. Alright, so let's see what we got here in this Syrus Truesdale starter deck. We have Express Roid, which is a nice foil card, as you can see. When you use summon this card, you got 2 Roid monsters from your graveyard to your hand, except for Express Roid. Then we got Drill Roid, which is, if this card attacks a defense position monster, destroy the monster with the card's effect without implying damage calculation. That's a nice foil of the 2. I remember I actually had these cards at one point. Like, both these cards I actually had, which is kind of cool. So keep those to the side. Cybertech Alligator. I don't think that was in his deck at all. Robotic Knight. Darkblade. I'm pretty sure that was not in a Syrus deck at all. Acrobatic Monkey. Archfiend Soldier. These are mostly Psychroid. Okay. Put that with the roids, to be honest. Jerry Beansman. Zor, Knight of the Dark World. Okay. Poison Mummy. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent. That's pretty intense right there to have. Mask of Darkness. Select 1 trap card in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. Interesting cards, too. It's like noisy in my house as I'm, like, sweating. It's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. Get these normal cards out of the way. Alright, so we got some effect cards. The Battle Chanted Locomotive. Draw 1 card for each Bokinich the Frightened car you control. Okay. Chiron the Mage. Patroid. Gyroid. Okay. Steamroid. Okay. Submarine Roid. Ambulance Roid. Rescue Roid. That's pretty cool. Acrobar. Abaka. That's cool. So we got the Roids, it seems, from what it looks like. Let's get these guys out of the way. Get my Roid. So we got Patroid, which is once per turn during your main phase, you can look 1 face down card your opponent controls, then return it to the original position. Gyroid, which is once per turn. If this card would be destroyed by battle, it is not destroyed. Destroy damage calculations applied normally, though. Steamroid. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, this card gains 500 attack during the damage step only. If this card is attacked by an opponent's monster, this card loses 500 attack during the damage step. Submarine Roid can attack your opponent directly. I remember that from the show, actually. Ambulance Roid. When a Roid monster is added from your graveyard to your hand, you could special summon that monster. And Rescue Roid. When a Roid monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can return that monster to the owner's hand. The Roids are pretty, nippy. We'll add that to the Roid pile. The Roids. The androids. I think that's pretty cool to have. Alright, so let's see what spell cards we get. We get Black Pendant. Rush Recklessly. Quick play spell. Giant's Trunade. Return all spell and trap cards on the field to the owner's respective hands. Heavy Storm. Destroy all spells and traps on the field. Book of Moon. Flip 1 face-up monster on the field into the face-down defense position. Smashing Ground. Destroy the 1 face-up monster your opponent controls that has the highest defense. If it's a tie, you get to choose. Ooh. Enemy Controller. We all know what that does. Earthquake. Change all monsters to the face-down defense position. A Feather of Phoenix. Discard 1 card. Select 1 card from your graveyard and return it to the top of your deck. Lightning Vortex. Brain Control. Pay 800 life points, select 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Take control of it until the end phase. Trap Hole. Magic Jammer. 7 Tools of the Bandit. Sakuraksu Armor. Threaten Roar. Negate Attack. Magic Cylinder. Rising Energy. And Supercharge. Activate only when your opponent declares an attack, while the only monster you control are Machine Roid monsters. Draw 2 cards. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Got some really good cards for the Syrus deck. Between the Express Roid and Jill Roid, I gotta say. Between these two guys. You know, you do get some good cards with these. But I actually think it's a pretty decent starter deck for what it is. I really dig it a lot. Let's see. I think that's pretty cool, especially comes with the Syrus exclusive mat. You know, all that jazz. Put these guys in a folder. Comes with a little box and everything. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Especially the fact that I've been binge watching GX. I'm literally just snooping around this comic book store and I'm looking at all the cards they have and I'm like, that's a Syrus deck. I was like, I have to be crazy not to pick that up. And I've kind of been obsessing over GX. I know it's not my favorite in the series per se, but I do have to agree, like, it has its moments where the series is actually good. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where, okay, there were times where it was really dramatic, and I'm not gonna lie, GX got really weird, especially with the monster spirits. You see it, and there's like, they're going in a different world. But then again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Went to that aspect too. But I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Had some moments, even in the sub, where it's even a lot better. And I think everyone could agree, most sub animes are a lot better than dub. But back then, this was like 4Kids taking over, and 4Kids did not really do a great job handling the series. And that's fine. Just, you know, there are certain things where they kind of just ignore the what the cards mean or what the cards do. But as I said before, the series I actually don't mind. I enjoy it still. As for the dub goes, it's a lot of work to push through, especially through the voice acting. Nothing tops the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub. Nothing tops that still. And there are like moments where the censoring got really, really dramatic where I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. The manga's way better. I actually never read the GX manga, but I actually heard it was a little bit different compared to the anime. So I'm gonna have to actually give that a shot. But let me know what you guys think of the Syrus deck in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always guys, thank you so much for watching. Later, taters.